Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is your man Corey G, your New York Uber driver, bringing you another video. Today's topic, the Uber Boost. Is it worth shooting for? Well, to answer that question is really a yes and no, depending upon the type of boost you're shooting for. As you know, this week the boost is running between Monday and Friday morning up to about 4 o'clock in the morning. And the two different type of boosts they have going on is if you get 12 rides, you get an extra $35. If you do 65 rides, you get $120. Now on the surface, this looks great, but what does the math really show? Because as you know, we are independent business owners here. You want to see if it's worth your time, your energy as a business owner. Now, let's take a look at the math. So let's say, for instance, okay, you're going to shoot for the 12 rides and get the extra $65, right? So let's say you're going to do that, right? 12 rides. Now, let's just say, for instance, you only get, and we know that's not happening, but let's just keep everything conservative. You're only getting the minimum $8 fare. So these 12 rides, each of them was the minimum $8 fare. Okay, so 12 times $8 gives you an extra $96, right? Okay, beautiful. Now, let's just say, for instance, you one of these drivers that they take 30%. Some of us, they take 20. Some they take 25. Let's just say they take out the 30%. Okay, so that 96 times that by the 30% gives us 28.8. Let's just round it off to $29, okay? Just to keep things simple, okay? So the 96, and you're subtracting, excuse me, $29, you get $67. Okay, now here comes the boost. So we're going to add an extra $35. You get $120. I mean, excuse me, $102. I'm sorry. You get an extra $102 that you have made. Now, is this worth it? Now, well, let's just taking a look at this math here. Now, being that it's only 12 rides you're doing, and if you're spreading that out between 4 days, which means you need to get an average of 3 rides per day. Now, we all know for a fact that you can get between 3 and 4 rides within 1 hour, especially here in the city. Okay, so but let's just say 3 rides for the hour. Okay, so let's just say that. Okay, so 3 rides, you dedicate that 1 hour to, so you can shoot for the boost. 3 rides times that by 4 days, that's the 12 rides, everyone. So which means you literally spent 4 hours getting this. 4 hours. So here's the math. You made $102. Let's divide that. Let's divide that by 4 hours. $25.5. That's not bad. Think about it. You did an hour worth of work and you got an extra $25. That is not bad at all. Okay, and we know that these numbers are conservative because you know, guys, come on. You know, you don't always get that minimum $8 fare. There's always more, but we're just saying it was just $8. We're just keeping it conservative here. So that is the $12 bonus boost. So in this case, yes, the $12 bonus boost here, it is worth it. Because here it is. Remember, you're taking whatever it is that they give you. You know I preach this all the time on my videos. You're taking whatever it is that they give you, figuring something out so you can take advantage of it for your own business, because this is your business that you're working. So that's the $12 boost. So what about the 65 run boost? Okay, let's do the math. So 65 rides, and let's do the minimum once again. Minimum $8. That's $120, right? Okay, $120. Now let's take out the 30%, which means we're gonna have to take out $150 from that 120. So from that 520, I'm sorry. 520 minus the 156 gives us 364. But wait, now we're going to add the $120. That brings us up to $84. So now here's where we have to start to think. Was this really worth it? Well, let's continue on doing this math here. The math on this. So we had that $484. Now remember, it was 65 runs, right? So let's put that up there, 65, and let's divide that by the 4 days to see how many runs that we need to get per day within those 4 days. So we're talking about 16.25 that we need to get. Okay, so to play it safe, let's just play it safe and just say the 17 rides per day. So, guys, so like I was saying before, I'm still getting used to doing videos off of the screen here. As I mentioned, so we're talking roughly about 17 rides per day that you have to get. Is it doable? Yeah. But let's just say on the average, you're only doing 6 hours for that day. You're dedicating just 6 hours. So let's divide that by 6 hours. So you're going to need to get 2.8. That's your 3. So we round it off to 3. That's your 3 rides that you need to get per hour for the next 6 hours. Because most drivers are doing about 6. Well, they're doing a lot more. Let me have to say it like that. But drivers who like to take their breaks, is roughly about 6 hours that they're working out there. Okay, so 6 hours times that by the 4 days, they have to do roughly about 24. That's about 24 hours that they're out there on the street. So remember, we have $484. Let's divide that by 24 hours that we work for the week. We made roughly about $20 an hour. Like I said, guys, you have to take a look at the math. Looking at this, well, shooting for the 120 may not be advantageous for you. You might be better off just shooting for the 12 and then doing some other ride shares and getting their bonuses and so forth. This way you can have a much productive week, because remember, this is your business, guys. Your business. Which means you have to take what they give you and use it to help you, to support your business, to take advantage so you can have a productive business. This is your man, Corey G, your New York Uber driver. You and I will become successful together.